Hello and welcome to the first ever viewer requested game analysis on this channel. This game was very educational and also has a very brilliant finish. You got to see the very end. So if you guys want to have me analyze your games, send me in the comments section what the game is and who the players are, and we can have a look at it in another video. And make sure you like this video to support me doing this more often, and I'll be happy to do the analysis for you. Just send it in the comment section. I'll be happy to do it. So this first game is between a guy named Jonah and Krishna. Jonah played the white pieces. He played d4, d5, c4. This is a Queen's Gambit. Is the opening name e6. And now white played bishop before, but usually, and not all the time, but usually in the game of chess, you want to have preferably knights before bishops if you develop. So knight f3 or knight c3 are the usual, let's say, go-to moves. But bishop f4 is not bad, but looks like it says a London system, weird London system. London system is d4 and bishop f4 sometime. So then not bad. But Krishna played knight f6. So after knight f6, white play e3, normal London things. But now Krishna did a really, let's say, not bad, but really weird, again, offbeat thing. So knights don't usually go front of the pawn in this opening. This opening is really asking you to go c5 with a c pawn, with a actually complementing the e6 d5 push. So c5 is where it ended to go, but knight c6 is nope. You're now having ability to do that. I want to control with knight. It's not bad again, but I want to make sure that you have the point clear that we don't usually do this. But not bad, but it's strange. So knight f3 was played by Jonah. So bishop e6 was played by Krishna and attacking this bishop. And the reason why Jonah played this really spectacular move, bishop e3, is that if he does something else, like this other bishop, or maybe knight c3, then happens to be trouble for Jonah after bishop f4, e takes f4, d takes c, bishop takes c4, and this is really weird pawn structure. This is an isolated pawn, and also this pawn is not so happy either. So I think that white's, let's say, advantage was really mostly dissolved because of the targets that black has to attack for the rest of the game. So instead, what did the really good thing is that if they see bishop d6, go bishop d3 to preserve the bishop and not have this bishop take off the board just yet. So now, black castled and white played c5. I wants to say, okay, what do you want to do to the bishop? So asking the question to the bishop, you have to move somewhere. What do you want to do? You want to go take on bishop on g3, and I'll be happy to take with the h-pawn to have this rook actually be active, or you can go back. And actually, Krishna went back to e7. So, white played bishop d3, and Krishna played knight e4, and then the Krishna move. It's not bad. It's not offbeat. It actually has a point. If you think about it, if you really think about it, this knight is clearing the way to f5 pushes and g5 pushes. So if white castles, then this is a really monstrosity attack, and black will be having a lot of fun to just really attack white. So this is a plan all along for Krishna, but instead what happened is white had a plan. Doesn't have to be the best plan, but the cool thing I'll tell you is it's better to have a bad plan than no plan. So Jonah had a bad plan, let's say foggy, wishy-washy plan, but it's better than nothing. So he played bishop c2. He had a plan to go queen e3 and have a battery to go attacking a7. He wants to have the queen from d1 to go a7 and have a possible checkmate. This is a whole plan and schema of things. Maybe he has to go a3 before the queen e3 move, but anyways, the plan is set. You have something to do for the next, let's say, 4 or 5 moves, maybe just going knight to 2 f3, but at least he has a plan. So if you have that, it's really good for you, really good for sure. It doesn't matter if the plan is really good, but you have something to play with, not something random. So What Black did is atrocious, really, really bad. He played knight g3. Knight h3. Of course, Jonah took with the h-pawn, and now the bishop and the rook are attacking a7. This is all big targets, so Black needs to do something quick. This one, a6 or g6 push, or is going to be suffering the old games. It may be f5 too. But what Krishna did was really, really weakening. He played f6. So what did? He played queen e3. Again, not the best of plans. Black can do f5 to block things up, but he at least have a plan that he's trying to follow. He says, I'm not going to take the pawn with a bishop right now. You want to have the dream to have the queen there and have some more effect. And you know what? Even though the plan was faulty, Black played e5, and he gave Jonah everything he wanted, and queen takes a7 was on the board. So that forced the king to go to f7. It's forced. Now bishop e6 was played. King is to go there. I has to. There's no way to go elsewhere. But now there's this checkmate by force now. It's a forced checkmating sequence and 4 moves. Can you see it? Stop let's say the video and see if you can find the checkmate in 4 moves by force. And if you have spotted, congratulations, because the bishop f5 check, the king has to go back to f7. Queen g6, the king has to go back to g8. And people that love Levy Rosman's Gotham Chess YouTube channel, they love this move. They sacrifice the rook to h8. The king takes there, and queen a7 checkmate. So Jonah played this game spectacularly. He did not have the perfect plan, but he had a plan. The lesson today was that you had to have a plan. Doesn't have to be a good plan, but it's better to have a bad plan than no plan. And you know what? It worked out at the end of the day for Jonah. And hopefully you guys like the video, and you can submit games for you to analyze for me, and I can analyze the game for you, and you can enjoy the analysis, and the game presentation is like this one. And I'll see you in the next video. Hey, check this video out to make sure that you get more important information to bring your chess to the next level.